Hey there, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. For the next few minutes, think of me as your friendly teacher. We're going to open up this beautiful bilingual storybook together and learn a really simple but powerful truth about the path of faith. It's all about blessings and, the challenges that sometimes come right after.
So, let's just jump right in with a big question. As you can see, it is, how does God prepare us for difficult times? It's something I think we all wonder about, right? And it's really the main idea we're going to explore together today.
Okay, so our first chapter here is called A Blessing for the Journey. This is where our whole story really gets started. And the idea is that the good things that happen to us, the blessings we get, they aren't just random. Nope, they're actually careful preparations for the road that's ahead of us.
Right, so let's look at this key idea. God blesses and strengthens us so that we may see. Think about it like this. His blessings are kind of like a flashlight for our path, giving us the clarity and the energy that we really need for the journey.
Now let's see how this all plays out with a really powerful story from the Bible, crossing the Jordan River. This whole event is a perfect picture of a very special kind of blessing, one that comes right before a huge challenge.
Now, this is super interesting. Look at how this slide breaks things down. On the right, you've got the prerequisite, the thing you need first, and that's the blessing of the Jordan River. Then on the left, you have the trial, which is the wilderness. So the whole point is, you have to get that blessing first. It's what qualifies you, what gets you ready for the trial of the wilderness.
And this just shows that blessing so perfectly. I mean, can you imagine? A flooding river just stops? The priests are standing on totally dry ground right in the middle of it, and every single person walks across safely. What a powerful picture of God's miraculous help, right? It's a memory of his power they could carry with them.
So after that incredible miracle, what comes next? You might think it would be easy street from there, but often, that's when the challenge comes. It's time to face the wilderness. This is the very next part of the journey. And you know what? This pattern isn't just for us. It even happened to Jesus. Right after his baptism, which was this amazing moment of blessing, the scripture says the Spirit immediately sent him out into the wilderness, a place of testing, a place of trial.
Well, once we're in that wilderness, we learn something pretty fast. Our own maps, our own plans, they're useless. The way forward isn't something we can figure out by ourselves. We become totally dependent on God's mighty hand to guide us.
And this is the first huge lesson of the wilderness. It's that moment where we finally realize we can't push that giant boulder by ourselves anymore. We come to this point where it's just crystal clear that on our own we can do absolutely nothing. But, and this is the best part, right when we see our own inability, we get to see his complete ability. It's like the other side of the coin. The realization is so simple. We can't, but he can. And that simple truth changes everything.
So, the big question is, what do we do with that realization? When we know we can't, but he can? Well, the answer is in this really powerful action, in trusting. Let's take a closer look at what that actually means.
Okay, let's treat this like a key vocabulary word in our lesson today, to entrust. It means to commit something, to hand it over into someone else's hands, and to do it with confidence. So it's not just giving up, it's placing it into hands you know are trustworthy and capable.
And here is a perfect example from the Psalms. It says, he committed himself to Jehovah. That is the very picture of entrusting, isn't it? It's a total act of faith, of handing your whole self over into God's care, believing that he can and will rescue you.
So what happens after we take that step? After we really truly entrust everything to God? Well, the results are just beautiful. We find freedom, we find joy, and we find a new ability to focus on other people.
Look at this wonderful progression. It's so simple. Step 1, we surrender. We give all our difficulties to God. Step 2, what happens next? We receive complete freedom and joy in our hearts. The burden is finally lifted. And then, step 3, with that new freedom, we can finally turn our attention away from our own problems and start to really care for others. It's amazing.
We're just about at the end of our little lesson. So let's wrap this all up with one final, super important thought that you can carry with you. This one sentence is really the main takeaway from our whole time together. Let's read it slowly. Before trials, there must be blessings. After entrusting, there is freedom. It's such a beautiful summary, isn't it? God prepares us, and our freedom is found in trusting him.
And so, I'll leave you with a final question, just for you. Think about your own life. What is one difficulty? It could be big, it could be small, that you can choose to entrust to Him today. What's one thing you can place with confidence into His mighty hand? Thanks for learning with me.